Hey guys, this is TyTraverse, and welcome to How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. It was created also in a game jam. I don't remember exactly which one. I think it was a little game jam. But it was developed by the same creators who created Murder 38, the one about It's a Small World. So I was like, might as well see what it's about. Let's get it started. How to make a documentary. You are Nigel Wimble, hard-hitting BBTV documentary filmmaker. You are at 23 Millbury Close to finish filming the final episode of your award-winning series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. You have come to talk with Harold, a 43-year-old man who has been grounded to his bedroom for over 30 years. Okay. Since his mother Margaret doesn't want you here, you only have enough time to talk about 3 things. Carefully choose 3 items of interest from Harold's room to learn how he copes with boredom and loneliness. Every item tells a story, but not every story is relevant or good. Confirm your selections by interacting with the door, then watch the document unfold, good or bad. Your show will be rated at the end. Okay. So this probably is not going to be a very long game, but hey, it should have some good laughs. What is this? 42-year-old man sleeping in a race car bed. Potential soundbite. You can imagine Harold dreaming of driving away from here.
Harold loves cars and sleeping. It only makes sense to combine his passions. He hasn't got tons of space in here, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go with the bed. This would make a great interview. His movie poster. And his guitar. I feel like those are some good things. He's definitely going in. Okay, here we go. Let's listen for this beautiful interview. Come on.
Tonight at 9 on BBTV, we have the final part of Nigel Wimble's hard-hitting docu-series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated.
Wow.
In tonight's episode, Nigel looks at a special case where a man has been grounded to his bedroom for over 33 years. Hello, I'm Nigel Wimble.
D+.
Well, Harold always has been a naughty boy. He was quite out of hand, you know. I've only got one nice picture of him, and even that he's pissing on the cat. In the end, I sent him to his bedroom, and the bad behaviour seemed to stop. So I've kept him up there permanently.
I had a look around Harold's room to see what he uses to cope with the boredom and loneliness from 33 years of isolation.
That's a long time to be isolated.
Harold still has the plastic racing car bed he had as a child. You can imagine Harold dreaming of driving away from this isolated reality.
Well, I always had a passion for racing as a child, and I suppose that passion never left me. So it's nice to keep hold of the bed, really. I mean, it doesn't happen very often nowadays, but I'll sometimes sit there and pretend I'm Jensen Button for, well, hours at a time, really.
I notice a poster for an old children's movie.
Okay, so he's just...
For some, movies are an escape from reality. For Harold, his reality is like a movie. A terrible movie.
I do love getting lost in a good movie, but I think Boris the Special Bee was the last time I did get lost in a movie. I remember it like yesterday. It was the last time Mother rewarded me for good behaviour. Boris used to say, "Oh, behave, get it, behave." It was awfully funny when Mother used to tell me to behave, and I'd retort, "Oh, behave, Mother."
Yes, you did, you cheeky little shit. Then Mother would put you over her knee, but you didn't tell the man that,
You cheeky little shit. Jeez. That's...
Music can take you to places only your ears can see. The guitar is Harold's vessel to unseen worlds.
Man, I love
the captain
playing music. See?
If Mother allows it, I would like to play you a new piece I've been working on entitled Plastic Race Car Bed.
Here we are, sitting in my car, my little plastic car. Yes, here we are. Oh my car, my little plastic car. Take me to the road and I'll sing this song. Old hot tar, melt in my car. These tires are made for asphalt roads.
Love it. 10 out of 10. Because that's how you play the guitar. You can just
My
smack
time
it.
with Harold has come to an end. I hope one day he will find freedom and
He
live a
won't.
full life. But until then, he will continue to look for ways to cope with boredom and loneliness.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm Nigel Wimble. Good night. Join us next week as I investigate cows and why so many stomachs. 9 p.m. Wednesday night on BBTV.
Hey, I got a good ending. Very poignant moment when you pulled out the guitar. I laughed so hard I shit milk. I wish that mother would behave. Touching stuff. 7 out of 10. Nice. Okay, so I got a good ending. Yay. 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I wonder if it's possible to get perfect ending and a super bad ending. But Ludum Dare, number 33, 1 room. I liked it. So let's try it again. We're gonna go for another round because we have plenty of time. Let's see if we can get a different type of ending. At least look at all the different items because each one has a different story to it, which I love his sense of humor, so I just want to laugh some more. Okay, so now we're gonna do the TV. These papers. And, oh no. And the fish tank. TV, papers, and fish tank. We're just gonna find out what goes well together.
Tonight at 9 on BBTV, we have the final part of Nigel Wimble's hard-hitting docu-series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. In tonight's episode, Nigel looks at a special case where a man has been grounded to his bedroom for over 33 years. Hello, I'm Nigel Wimble.
Well, Harold always has been a naughty boy. He was quite out of hand, you know. I've only got one nice picture of him, and even that he's pissing on the cat.
I just love that. I have one nice picture of him and even then he's
In the
pissing
end,
on
I
the
sent
cat.
him to his bedroom, and the bad behaviour seemed to stop. So I've kept him up there permanently.
Yeah, it
I had
doesn't
a
like
look
he's
around
changed his
Harold's room
clothes
to see what
either.
he uses to cope with
Those
the
used to be
boredom and
pants.
loneliness from 33 years of isolation. For the isolated idiot, watching television is an escapism we all take for granted.
My mother treated me to a modern television last year. She says if I'm good this year, she will give me the plug for an extra 10 minutes.
But you haven't been good, have you, Harold? Tell the man about the carrot you stuck up your nose. I told you not to smuggle food in here for Kevin.
I
That's-
spied a screenplay Harold had been working on. With Hollywood full of deranged idiots, maybe Harold hopes there's room for one more. He
Maybe.
decided to read me some lines.
She ran her slightly damp tentacle across his cheek as he gazed longingly into her compound eyes. I don't care that you tried to bite my head off during coitus. I love you, Sheila. Run away to planet Vargon with me, please.
What?
I love you too, Brad, but my father...
Let me talk to him. He'll understand. Now come here and kiss me.
Sheila passionately kisses Brad with her 4 mouths. Brad slowly strokes her.
That will do now, Harold. You're a bloody pervert.
You can lose hours to the
You're a
peace
bloody
and tranquility
pervert.
of a well-maintained aquarium. But like the fish, Harold is swimming in a sea of isolation.
Yes, I sometimes look at the fish tank as if it is my bedroom and I am mother. But then I felt it wasn't fair to keep the fish isolated like me, so I set it free.
What did you do with the fish?
Well, I took it to school to release into the nearby brook. But by the time I had got there, it had dried out in my pocket.
My time with Harold has come to an end.
killed his
I hope
fish.
one day he will find freedom and live a full life.
You won't.
But until then,
Not with that
he
kind of
will
weirdness.
continue to look for ways to cope with boredom and loneliness. I'm Nigel Wimble. Good night. Join us next week as I investigate cows and
Oh,
mice
okay,
from
so
many
the ending
stomachs.
still stays the same.
9 p.m. Wednesday night on BBTV. On BBTV.
I got a bad ending. Okay, he murdered his fish and you put this man on television. The screenplay sounded hot. When's part 2 coming out? 10 out of 10. Should be happy his television switched off. He doesn't have to watch this drivel. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 10 out of 10s. Wonder if there's a third 10 out of 10. So that I can get all 10 out of 10s. Okay, so we have the truck. Hard-hitting stuff. The telescope. What else we got? We got the rabbit. A clock. So you have the rabbit or the clock. Let's go with the rabbit. Because he looks very interesting. Look at that face. He's just like... He looks so terrified, the little rabbit.
Tonight at 9 on BBTV, we have the final part of Nigel Wimble's hard-hitting docu-series, How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide for the isolated. In tonight's episode, Nigel looks at a special case where a man has been grounded to his bedroom for over 33 years. Hello, I'm Nigel Wimble.
Well, Harold always has been a naughty boy. He was quite out of hand, you know. I've only got one nice picture of him, and even that he's pissing on the cat.
Even that is pissing on the cat. So funny.
In the end, I sent him to his bedroom.
Why do you have a
And bad
mustache when he
behaviour
was
seems to
only 5 years old?
stop. So I've kept him up there
I'm confused
permanently.
about that. Why does he have a
I
mustache?
had a look around Harold's room to see what he uses to cope with the boredom and loneliness from 33 years of isolation. A poorly carved toy truck serves as a reminder of an absent father. Where sometimes life on the road equals, Mummy, when's Daddy coming home?
Harold's father has been absent for most of his life, mostly owing to the fact that he's dead. He was involved in a massive collision, resulting in 52 deaths.
What?
Father made me this truck himself. He said he used to work on it while he was on long journeys. The police said he was whittling the last piece when his truck collided with the school bus.
He killed...
With an eye in the sky,
54
you can sometimes forget where
children?
your feet are. For Harold,
What?
he never forgets where his feet are, but still has sights on the stars.
This old telescope has got me through many an afternoon. I mean, sometimes I pretend I'm a World War II sniper and people at the bus stop are advancing Germans. They wouldn't stand a chance if it was a real sniper rifle, let me tell you. They could try taking cover, but I'm pretty sure the bullets would go straight through the bus shelter. Bloodbath.
Wow, he's all about that killing.
Harold and his cohabiter, an overstuffed rabbit, have been through hell together. But at least they had each other to ease the loneliness.
Yes, Kevin is a dear friend. We've become rather close over
Hi,
these past
Kevin.
few years, and perhaps more than just friends at this stage.
What?
What do you mean by that, Harold?
Well, Kevin has needs, and well, I have needs too.
I'm forever sewing that hole back up.
We saw this kind of thing go on in our prison
What?
episode, so I'm not surprised to see it happening here too. Whether this arrangement is mutual,
Kevin.
we will never know.
I feel for you, Kevin.
As
I'm
Kevin
sorry.
has decided to remain quiet during the making of this movie.
Kevin. Poor Kevin.
My time with Harold has come
He needs to
an
stay in
end.
that room. He's
I hope one day he will
bad.
find freedom and live a full life.
No.
But until then, he will continue to look for ways to cope with boredom and loneliness.
Boredom
I'm Nigel
and
Wimble.
loneliness.
Good night.
Good night.
Join us next week as I investigate cows and why so many stomachs. 9 p.m. Wednesday night on BBTV.
Oh, there is a third 10 out of 10. This is the regular ending. So there is a third 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna get all three 10 out of 10s and see if that does anything. If it doesn't, then we'll skip to the end. Gotcha.
On BBTV.
Here we go. Perfect ending. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so you just get an excellent ending. Nice. All in all, pretty good. I don't think there's a way to exit this game. Okay, whatever. But that was How to Cope with Boredom and Loneliness, a guide to the isolated. It was pretty good, pretty funny in some areas. What I would say though is it needed a little bit more. We need some more jokes since there was not a lot of content. It needed more humor to go with it. That's just my thing, at least for this one. But you gotta remember this was made in less than 72 hours, I believe. So yeah, game jams, they're crazy. But if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment down below your favorite item in his room, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.